Now joining us, Recruit Gonzalez and Recruit Lookway. First of all, past 6 months, talk to me about that and what that's been like for you.
Crazy, chaotic, wonderful, challenging, pushing us out of our comfort zones, learning new things. It's been amazing. I'm so grateful for it.
The journey to this day, it didn't just start 6 months ago. It started years ago. Talk to me about that journey.
Yeah, so I, back in 2021, took the civil service exam and then just waited and didn't hear anything. In that time, I ruptured my ACL. I had a child. And then about 6 months postpartum, I got an email from Worcester PD saying that I was invited to the orientation to start the backgrounds process. And then it kind of kicked off from there. And that was a year ago.
And for you?
Yeah, this process was very challenging as well. It started with the second question you had. It started, working out PT, day in, day out, trying to get fit. And like I said, as much as I did PT, coming here, this whole process, it still was challenging. But it was fun though.
What was your why for becoming a police officer?
My why was probably pretty similar to most people's, to help people. I love building relationships. I love this community. I just wanted to give back in a very specific way that offers a rewarding career, dynamic workplace, challenging, exciting things to do each day. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I think majority of my reasons is doing different things every day. I was working in a body shop where everything was, this is your spot, this is what you're doing. Here you get to see more people, get to know more people, different jobs every day, different calls. And like she said, in a sense, always helping people and learning from them too, because you can learn a lot.
In a couple hours, you're going to be officially sworn in as Worcester police officers. That title of police officer, how exciting does that feel right now to you both?
This has been a dream for like 20 years. So I've been up since 5. Like, I didn't sleep last night. Like, I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's really amazing. This process was cool, honestly. I'm very excited to be here. I'm thankful to be here. The man above got me here, and I'm very excited.
Over the past 6 months, you learn a lot in the academy. Is there any one particular thing that you take away from the academy that you'll bring to the streets with you?
Definitely the active listening communication skills that we've learned. One of the biggest things in police work is listening. You can't help people if you're not listening. You can't conduct investigations if you're not listening, if you're not talking to people, if you're not building relationships with them. So just slowing down and actually building a rapport with someone and understanding what's going on is crucial.
I totally agree. Active listening, approaching people with respect, not aggression, getting to know them, see what the situation is, what we're here for, and find a better solution for them. Yeah.
My second to last question. Any one instructor who kind of inspired or worked with you most that you'll remember forever?
I mean, we have an incredible team of staff. Officer Kaplan she's incredible. I want to be her when I grow up. So definitely her, but then also, Officer Remillard, who gave us the foundations of constitutional and criminal law. We would not be police officers without that. And then Officer Martinez, who got me through EVOC. That was a rough time.
Yeah, last interview I said Remillard, but I'm telling you, Remillard, con law and crim law, it's majority of what we're going to be doing in the streets. So he really drilled it in our heads. This is this is that, this is this. And he challenged us a lot, especially me. But like she said, all the staff have a purpose here, and we appreciate each and one of them, the hard work.
So I'll end with this. The other day, the Celtics won, the 18th banner that we hanging up. How special is that for you guys to be graduating this year, the same year that the Celtics have won their 18th banner?
Very cool.
It's cool. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're originally from New York, so I don't know.
Connecticut's Beardsley Zoo was founded over 100 years ago right here in Bridgeport. You're seeing animals that you can't see anyplace else. You're learning about those animals. When you have that live face-to-face connection, that's the thing that makes a zoo. M&T Bank has supported us through many initiatives here. The way we work with M&T Bank, we feel a kinship with them. Without that kind of support and the connection that we make with the bank, we stay static. The zoo has to move forward into the future, and with M&T Bank, we can look to the next 100 years.
At the Worcester Police Academy graduation here at the Worcester Technical School in Worcester, really beautiful school. Here now joining me, Recruit Santiago and Recruit Tran. First of all, talk to me about the 6 months of this academy that you've gone through.
So it's definitely been a tough one. You know, you gotta kind of lean on your family, lean on your friends, and then also lean on the people in the class with you, because without them, you can't do it. Because everybody kind of has a role, has a part in the academy to get everybody through. Like, some people are stronger in academics, some people are stronger in PT, some people are just there for moral support. So everybody plays a part in getting to today.
You can describe the academy as a roller coaster. Starting the first day, coming into the academy, we had no idea what's going on. We're trying to communicate with each other, but none of us knew each other, so it was chaotic. And then the first day of the academy, starting off with everything, being disciplined, learning teamwork, and learning everyone's names was quite difficult. And then you start learning the academics to PT, and then we start learning strategies and tactics, and it was a great academy this year.
Any one particular instructor that you guys kind of relied on or inspired you during this class?
I can't really pick just one. I think they all played a certain part in it. From, you know, we had our DT instructors, we had our drill staff, we had our other instructors, like learning crim and con law, so everybody played a part. So I can't really just pick one, but everybody all together, it was a great academy staff, and I can't be more thankful for everybody.
Yeah, leading off of Recruit Santiago, from all the staff members and other officers in the department, they give us feedback and they want to help us become great cops. So just learning off of them.
Any one thing that you'll take from this and bring it to the street and remember, like, this is what I learned in the class, in the academy?
I guess just trying to treat everybody fair. Like, we've had so many classes, so many people coming in, and it's the biggest takeaway is just treat everybody nicely. Like, policing may not be in a good light at the moment, but as long as we treat everybody the same as if they were our family, then we'll get that respect back. So that's
communication. If we could treat people with respect and treat them nice, then they could give us a nice way to talk to them. But if we're coming out running and gunning, then it's going to escalate the situation. And if we could talk with our words to calm everything down, that's the strongest part on us.
You come from a law enforcement family. Your dad is the chief of Shirley Police Department. How is he feeling today?
So it's kind of been a long time coming. The process with Worcester took the test in 2021. It's 2024, so
Yeah.
that just goes to show you how long it takes. But yeah, I have family members in law enforcement. My dad is a police chief, so kind of just here right now, because that was growing up, that was his dream in the city of Worcester, to become a Worcester police officer. He took a different path, so I'm kind of doing that path for him and becoming a Worcester police officer.
How hard did he push you over these past 6 months?
It's definitely pushed me. Not even 6 months, starting just growing up, like, you know, try to stay out of trouble and, you know, just do good in school, and that way I could one day hopefully become a police officer. So he's kind of been there for support, because at one time he went through this, so I'd call him and be like, hey, this happened. He's like, hey, it's all part of the game, just show up the next day, and, you know, 6 months later, you'll be happy.
Yeah. You're a Celtics fan, so I'm assuming you're happy right now?
Very happy. It's the best year of my life.
Awesome. For Crime Trackers Massachusetts, here with Recruit Santiago, Recruit Tran, who in a couple hours, you'll both be sworn in as police officers. Tell me how sweet that sounds, that title of police officer.
It doesn't even sound real.
Yeah.
Like, for the past 6 months, we're just recruits. We don't have first names, but, you know, after today, all the hard work pays off, and it'll all be worth it.
Nice.
You can't put it in words. It's just, no, you worked this hard, making your family happy, making yourself happy. That's shows through your body, really.
Connecticut's Beardsley Zoo was founded over 100 years ago right here in Bridgeport. You're seeing animals that you can't see anyplace else. You're learning about those animals. When you have that live face-to-face connection, that's the thing that makes a zoo. M&T Bank has supported us through many initiatives here. The way we work with M&T Bank, we feel a kinship with them. Without that kind of support and the connection that we make with the bank, we stay static. The zoo has to move forward into the future, and with M&T Bank, we can look to the next 100 years.
Now joining me, Chief Saucia and Joe Early, District Attorney for Worcester County. Chief, let's start with you. This is the first graduation that you actually presided over as Chief of the City of Worcester.
Yes, it is, and it's a great opportunity. I love seeing from the beginning when the recruits were not recruits, coming through the process, seeing them being molded by our excellent staff, and they're coming out police officers 6 months later. It's very gratifying.
You talked a lot about empathy and compassion when they get out there in the streets towards people. How important is that today?
It's very important. That's why we're there, right? We have to, and as I said in my quote from Sir Robert Peel, the police are the citizens are the police. So you have to treat everybody the way you want to be treated, and your job will actually be a lot easier when you do that.
District Attorney, talk to me about, I ask you the same question every time. This class here, probably better than the last class, but
Well, the other class might have a problem with that, but it was a great class. I mean, it reflects the diversity of the city. You get over a third of people speak a second language. It's a great class, and I think the chief is doing a great job. Jerry O'Rourke over at the academy, they're doing a great job with recruitment, training, and it's not an easy time to be in law enforcement. And it's what an outstanding group. You could just see the personalities on all of these young men and women coming through there. It was great, the excitement. And you mentioned empathy and compassion. They really focus and strive on that. You know, show empathy and compassion, stay within the law. It's a great mantra.
the district attorney mentioned diversity in this class. Talk to me a little about that, the diversity in this class and how good that is.
It's huge. Our diversity officers, Sergeant Miranda and Casey O'Neill, are doing an unbelievable job. Matter of fact, for this upcoming test, we were able to get 273 Worcester residents to take the exam, and the majority of them are people of color.
Nice.
So our next class, I would think, would be even more diverse in this one.
What would your message be to people, like somebody out there, they want to become a police officer? What's your message?
It's a great career. We are actually helping people. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not all that you see on television, cops and robbers. You're taking this job to truly serve and protect, and that's what you do. And you go home every night, and you could say you made a difference.
I got to put you on the ice here. Not a difficult question. I asked all the recruits and the officers earlier from the academy, what was your why for becoming a police officer?
Seeing people struggle. Right? I grew up in the inner city in a three-decker on a third floor off Providence Street. I was one of those kids where my mother would say, stay away from the windows when they hear gunshots outside. So I grew up that way. I had a loving family, and it helped me a lot.
Talking about this class, that it's not your first class, not your first rodeo, but what makes each class more special than the last?
Well, each class kind of has their own unique personality. So, over the years, I've done a few of these classes, and it seems that, as an academy staff, we always try and learn and get better as instructors. So, the academy seems to evolve as we go along to kind of match the uniqueness of the class.
Any particular thing that you want these recruits to be is so much you guys teach them. But any particular thing you personally give them that you want them to take to the streets?
I think the biggest thing for them that I would like them to come away with is just humility. To recognize their role and go out into the community and make a difference. You know, that's why most of the recruits came into the academy, to make a difference, and that's why they want to be police officers. So I try to have them remember that that was their intention when they first started, to keep going with that goal.
This class, very diverse. How important is that for the city of Worcester?
I think it's great for the city. You know, this class I think is the most diverse class we've ever had, and it's a great representation of the city of Worcester. It's great that these officers are going to be out there on the street representing their community.
I always ask this question of not just recruits, but police officers. What was your why for becoming a police officer?
Yeah. So for me, I had some family members in law enforcement, and I always looked up to them as role models. And I saw the life that they lived and how they demonstrated, you know, what it meant to be a police officer, and it was always, you know, the highest quality, and that was just something that I always wanted to strive for, to give back to my community.
If the recruits were watching this right now, what would your message be?
That's probably not appropriate for your kid, but no. I would say good luck. You know, they've worked hard over the last 24 weeks. They gave 110%. The staff pushed them to their limits, and they've all succeeded, and they're going to do great out there. And I wish them the best.
Now, I always put the recruits on ice, and I ask them who is their favorite instructor in the class. So I'm going to ask you, who is your favorite recruit in this class?
So I don't have a favorite recruit, and I'm going to stand by a statement that I usually give. I treat all recruits the same, poorly.
Oscar 1 Dispatch, conducting motor vehicle stop on 123 Main Street. It's a Ford Fusion, white Ford Fusion, Mass Reg 2, Mike, November, Sierra 63. One occupant, I'll let you know.
There's dog poop.
hearts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Telegram, right, face, forward, march.
Best to get my mistakes out of the way early. At this time, I'd like to invite our police chaplain, Father Jonathan Slavinskas, to come up and lead us in our benediction.
Eternal Creator, we gather here today to celebrate the graduation of the 2024 Worcester Police Recruit Class. We thank you for guiding these men and women through their training, instilling in them the values of courage, integrity, and dedication. As they embark on their journey to serve and protect our communities, we ask for your continued blessings and protection over each of them. Grant them wisdom and discernment in their duties, strength and resilience in the face of challenges, and a deep sense of compassion and justice. Bless their families and loved ones who have supported them throughout this journey. May safety and protection fall upon all members of the Worcester Police Department and our local communities. We ask all these things in your name.
Right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, David Monroe,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I shall faithfully execute the duties of my office,
that I shall faithfully execute the duties of my office,
the ordinances of the City of Worcester,
the ordinances of the City of Worcester,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the directives of my supervisor.
and the directives of my supervisor.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and welcome to the City of Worcester family.